Hey guys, and welcome to today's session. So today is one of the first of this week where we're going to introduce you to the format that's going to be popping up in the open workouts when they start tail end of next week. So I'll just post up on the members page more information about the open and our in-house open comp and how it's going to work. If you have any questions, let me know. But here's our first example of a session that will mirror the formatting of the CrossFit Open workouts. Obviously, this won't be one of the workouts necessarily, but this is just to give you an idea of how they're going to tailor it for those people who have access to a kind of fully kitted out gym and people like most of us who either have just a dumbbell or a kettlebell or nothing at all. So here's what we're going to do for today. The warm-up is going to be a 5-minute AMRAP. We're going to do 30 seconds of cardio, so that's whatever you like, running on the spot, butt kicks, high knees, athletic burpees, skipping, star jumps, rowing, cycling, whatever. Then you're going to do 5 tempo squats. The tempo is going to be 3 seconds on the way down, a 2-second pause on the bottom, and then pop up nice and fast. Okay, so just 5 reps. Then you're going to do 10 plank shoulder taps. Feel the burn from 1 up to 4. Okay, so feel the burn. We're going to go 1, 1, 1, 1, and then 2 in each direction up to 4. And then you're going to do 10 leg swings. I want them to be forwards and backwards leg swings rather than side to side, so it's 5 per leg. I'm just going to cycle through that for 5 minutes. So here's the workout as it would be done in the gym or in a gym where you have the ability to access these movements. When you do the open, if you want to formally register and do the open, then you've got the option of which of these levels to enter a score into. But we will be in the in-house doing the non-equipment version for everybody to keep it an even playing field. So I'm going to go through all the options just to give you guys an idea, and then we'll talk through the non-weighted version, which will be what we'll end up doing in the Friday Night Lights in-house next week. So this is a 20-minute AMRAP. In 20 minutes, you're going to do as many rounds as you can of a 25-foot barbell overhead walking lunge, 8 burpees, another 25-foot barbell overhead walking lunge, and then 8 chest-to-bar pull-ups. So that's the RX version of the workout. If you want to do that version of the workout because you have a barbell and you've got something to do pull-ups on, but for example, you do not have enough space to do 25 feet safely, then I recommend doing 10 walking lunges or 10 static lunges. Obviously, if you do walking lunges, you can do 25 feet. So 10 static lunges, but alternating legs, okay, as though you were walking. And then chest-to-bar pull-ups. The standard for the chest-to-bar pull-up is that you need to touch the bar with your chest somewhere from the collarbone, the clavicle down. So as long as you physically make contact from the clavicle down, that would count as a good rep. And you have to have straight arms hanging in the bottom position. You can kip or do them strict. It would be totally up to you in that instance. So then we've got, how do we scale that back? So for the scaled, because in the fully equipped version of the open, if you choose to do so, if you have the ability to, you can also still scale those workouts down to be more accessible. So the scaled version of that would be a 25-foot front rack walking lunge instead of overhead. Again, 10 alternating lunges would be the equivalent, 8 burpees, and then you've got 8 jumping pull-ups as your option rather than chest to bar. So that's how they'll scale that back. And then for the rest of us, for the equipment-free version, this will look something like this. Now, this is a really great example of how it's not going to necessarily mean it's easy if you're doing the equipment-free version. So the equipment-free version is a 50-foot walking lunge, no weight, but I would call that 20 lunge steps. Okay, so again, if we don't have 50 feet to measure out, then 8 burpees and another 50 feet of lunges or 20 lunge steps, and then 8 handstand press-ups. So that would be the at-home version of the workout. Now in-house, of course, we'll continue to scale that to make it accessible. So for our handstand press-ups, we know that we've got elevating our feet to a box bench, couch, or chair, or we could do pike press-ups as well. Okay, and that's an AMRAP in 20 minutes. So this is really cool. Have a look on SugarWOD. You can see how I've literally copied and pasted, made a couple of little additions just for us, but that's how it will be reading from the open website when they start releasing the workouts for us at the end of next week. So we will give you more information about the open, but this is just a little insight as to why today's session looks a little bit different on paper, so hopefully you get a little bit of an idea of what it will look like, and hopefully that will encourage you to want to put your name down to be on a team for the in-house version, which is going to be lots of fun. We're going to do lots of cheesy team stuff, which I just love, and I know most of you love too. Don't say you don't. So yeah, we will be obviously primarily in-house. We will be doing the kit-free versions. Okay, so that's what we're going to be aiming for in-house. But if you enter formally into the Open, you can 100% do the fully kitted out versions too, and we'll work out ways to judge you, etc. But anyway, more about that later. Let's have fun with today's session. Enjoy.